So we are done in the wiring connection of brake light, blinking backup light, turn signal, and hazard. So today we will combine those 4 wiring connection. So here are our objectives for today. So number 1 is to identify the procedure in connecting the 4 wiring connection. Draw and connect the schematic diagram of the 4 wiring connection and observe safety precautions in connecting the 4 wiring connection. Here are some tips and strategies that can help you to connect the 4 wiring connection. So focus first on the line 1 connection and finish all the wiring connection before you proceed to the line 2 connection. Follow the step-by-step procedure in connecting the 4 wiring connection. Do not skip the procedure to avoid any confusions. And the last one is you have to identify the types of switch and lights you are using in wiring connection. So I try to turn off the light so that the monitor will not be affected by reflections of lights. So here are our diagram in connecting the 4 wiring connection. So this is the procedure. So first, let's start with the ammeter. So ammeter connected to ignition switch, then ignition switch connected to line 1 of fuse. Since we have line 2, so we need to connect the ammeter to the line 2 of fuse. Okay, then so we can now focus on the wiring connection for the line 1. So what are the lights connected in line 1? The blinking backup light, the turn signal, and the hazard warning light. While in line 2, the brake light connection. So let's start with the line 1. So in line 1, so we will start with backup light. So fuse connected to X of flasher relay. Then L connected to backup switch. Then backup switch connected to backup light. So if there's available buzzer, you can connect the buzzer in the wiring connection connected to the backup light. So connect the terminal and connect the other terminal to body ground. So we are done with the wiring connection for backup light. Now we can now proceed to turn signal light. So since we have already the flasher relay connected to the fuse, so all you have to do is to tap the wiring connection, the nearest wiring connection connected to the L of flasher relay. So L of flasher relay connected to B of turn signal switch. Then, so left signal, so L connected to left, then R connected to right, then connect the body ground. So we are done in wiring connection for turn signal light. So let's proceed to hazard warning light. So just like the turn signal, we will tap the source of hazard switch, the B and D, connected to L of flasher relay. So this is the nearest wiring connection to the B of hazard switch. Then, so we have a code for hazard switch. The L1 and R2 connected to each other. So connect it to left signal. So L1 connected to left. So this is the nearest wiring connected to the left signal. So then R2, so this is the nearest wire connected to the left signal. Then L1 connected to right signal. Then plus is the R1 connected to right signal. So we almost done with the wiring connection connected to the line 1, which is controlled wiring connection. So for not controlled, so we will get fuse to the line 2. So this is the line 2. So fuse connected to brake pedal switch. Then brake pedal switch connected to brake lights. So this is the wiring connection. So you can now connect the battery. Now the positive of battery connected to the ammeter. The negative connected to body ground. So now you can test the wiring connection. So for backup, so this is the wiring for backup light as you can see. So the backup light is blinking. Next, left signal, okay. Right signal, so it's blinking the right signal. Then the hazard switch, and the last one is the brake light. So this is the wiring connection of the schematic diagram of the 4 wiring connection.
Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too hot. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too hot. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
this will be our mock-up. The jumper cable and the battery. This is the switch for backup light. This is the switch for brake light. This is the switch for turn signal light, left, right, and this is the switch for hazard. Okay, so let's follow the procedure. So first procedure, you have to connect the ammeter connected to B of ignition switch. So this is the B of ignition switch. Then ACC of ignition switch. So this is the ACC of ignition switch connected to line 1 of fuse. So this is the line 1 of fuse. Since we have not controlled, so this is the ammeter. So ammeter connected to the line 2 of fuse. So this is the line 2 of fuse. So line 1 for controlled, line 2 for not controlled. So what are those wiring connection connected in controlled? The blinking backup light, the turn signal, and the hazard warning light. So fuse connected to X of flash relay. So this is the X of flash relay. So connected to fuse. Then L of flash relay connected to backup switch. So this is the backup switch. So get one. Then, so backup switch connected to backup light. So this is the backup light and this is the other backup light. So connect the switch. So we are done in connecting backup light. Next procedure, connect the turn signal light. This is the wire for the switch. So this is the switch for turn signal light. So left and right. So in connecting this kind of switch, so you must follow the cross wiring connection. You can see this is the three wiring connection. So you must cross the left wire to right and the right wire to left. Okay, so that is what we call the cross wiring. So it means, so this wiring connection will be connected to the right signal and this wiring connection is connected to the left signal. Well, the wire in the middle of the wiring connection will be connected to L of flash relay. So this is the flash relay. You have to tap. So this is the wiring connection. So tap the wiring connection. The V of turn signal switch connected to L of flash relay. So find the left signal light. So this is the left signal light. So this is left. So this is the front and this is the rear part. So it means this is the left signal and this is the right signal. So left signal, other left signal in the rear. So this wire connected to right signal. So this is the right signal light and the rear part of the vehicle. So connected to the left signal in front. So we are done in connecting turn signal light. So you can now proceed to the hazard warning light. So this is the switch for hazard warning light. As you can see, this is the wire for hazard switch. So this is the wire for left, the L1, L2. So this is the B and this is the right, the R1 and R2. So all you have to do is to find the B. So this is the B of hazard switch. So connected to each other. Then connect it to the source of flash relay. So L of flash relay. So this is the L of flash relay. So connect the B and B. Okay, so this is the B. So this is the L1. This is the L1. So L1 and R2. So this is the R2. Okay, so connect it to each other. So connected to left signal. So where is the left signal? So this is the wiring connection for left signal. So left and the remaining. So this is the L2 and this is the R1. L2 and R1 connected to, connect it to the right signal. So this is the right signal light. So we are done in line 1 connection. So now let's proceed to the line 2. So this is the line 2 connection. So this is the line 1, this is the line 2. So get one fuse in the line 2 connection. So to make it sure, this is the line 2. So at the bottom of the fuse, so fuse connected to brake pedal. So this is the brake pedal switch. So connect to the fuse switch connected to the brake light. So you can conduct the light test to make sure that the brake light is in the correct light. So this is the wiring connection for brake light. So connect brake light to brake pedal. After you connect the brake pedal to the brake light, you can now connect the battery. Positive of battery to ammeter. Then negative of battery to body ground. You can now test the wiring connection. Test the wiring connection. Backup light. Turn signal light. Left. Right. Hazard. And brake light. So remove the key. Brake light still function while the backup light not function. Very good. Turn signal. Very good. Hazard. Very good. So it means only the brake light is in, not controlled. That's all for today. Thank you.
'Cause I'm happy.